Hello, Dan.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Back in.
Tell me how your
Yeah,
shoulder.
yeah. So you gave me the massage to do, and like the lying raises and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I think I've massaged my shoulder, and I felt the need to do it probably once or twice since. And I've been hitting the training pretty hard as well, but with a focus on doing the exercises, so that the raises, the lying with the weight, and the lunges. And by the way, I was doing them right.
Yeah.
When you said it. Yeah. So with a focus on them, and then drilling that left hook with a focus on, like you said, making sure it's not painful.
Yeah.
And I think it's the first time I've trained it's the first time I've trained as hard as this in a long while, but I've never been able to train this hard and not have the pain with it. And like I said, the other week when I'd had a hard week of training, that was nothing compared to this. And I was in a lot of pain. Do you know what I mean? It's clearly not going to be something that disappears in, what's it been, like 8, 9, 10 days, whatever. But it's just not bothering me at all. It's not bothering me at all. Like, it's not like something. Usually, I'd be walking along, I'd feel like I have to sort of pull my shoulders back and down to stop it feeling like it's going to pull out of place.
Yeah.
But I've not had that once since I've been doing those little exercises on it.
Perfect. So if it was at a 0 in terms of progress when I first saw you, and we want to get it to a 10, where would you say it is at the moment?
I'd say probably about a 6 or a 7, I reckon.
Perfect.
In a sense, it's not bothering me at all. So I could easily say it's a 10, but I know that there's still progress to be made.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, like, put it this way, if you'd have said to me from a 0 to when it feels like it's going to pop out of place all the time, I'll get you to a 3 or a 4. I'd have been ecstatic with that. Like, it wasn't at a 0 when we first started working, but a couple of weeks before, it was as bad as it had been. And I reckon when we first started doing it, it was probably like a 1 or a 2, purely because I hadn't done much exercise on it. Yeah. But it's like, literally, as soon as I start exercising, it goes back down to the 0 again. But and I'd have been pleased with a 3 or a 4.
Yeah.
And I reckon with 6 or 7, I reckon. So I'm well stuck with it.
Very good. So asymptomatic, so no symptoms, but feels it needs more work, no problem. Right, so what we're going to focus on today, sorry, Dan, you're out for me to record this again?
Yeah, of course, mate, yeah.
Perfect. So what we're going to focus on today are some exercises that are going to be a little bit more directed towards, there's not too much changes, but we're going to start to really strengthen that shoulder and the surrounding musculature. And as well as that, we're going to start to address certain movements that you developed, almost like not a conscious fear, but almost like a bit of a apprehension to. So we're going to start to expose the shoulder a little bit more. But to do that, what we're going to do, so the advice that I need you to follow is just to gradually, you know, the side-lying sleeper exercises.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just need you. Say that again.
With the weight.
Yeah. So all I need you to do is to gradually, bit by bit, just increase the range of motion and increase the amount of weight that you're using. That's all I need you to do. All right. Now, the same thing applies for the overhead lunges. I just need you to gradually, bit by bit, use slightly heavier weight or do more repetitions. It's completely up to you. But be really, really strict with yourself on the form. Are there any exercises that you wanted to cover again today, or do you feel pretty?
No, the ones that you've given me, like I say, they seem to have had a really good effect, and I can feel that it's affecting the area, like positively affecting the area where I feel like it needs to be working, if that makes sense.
Good. So for the next set of exercises, have you got just a couple of dumbbells? Yeah.
I've got I've brought in. I've only got one dumbbell in here, but I can nip out and grab the other one.
Yeah.
I've got a heavier kettlebell,
Yeah.
and I've got the 8 kilo kettlebell as well. But I've got an 8, a 16. I've also got a 24 outside.
Perfect. I just need you to grab the other dumbbell if that's all right.
Yeah, no worries. 2 seconds, mate. They're 5 each.
Perfect. So we're going to go for an exercise called TYs and Ws to start off with. So this is just something that you're going to throw in after you've already done the exercises that we went through. This is a strengthening exercise. So treat it as a strengthening exercise. So if I just grab a weight. So if I was to do, if my body was the center of the letter, you've got Y, T, W. Yeah. So what we're going to do is from this position, deadlift position. So thumb out, chest up. You're going to take your thumb and you're going to roll it over so it's facing towards you. And then from here, what I want you to do is slowly, nice and gradually go up to the ceiling and then back down. So that's our Y. We're going to do that 10 times. After we've done that, we're then going to keep the thumb facing in and we're going to do the T. I'm going to do that 10 times. Then after that, elbow high. And then from here, we've got the W. We're going to do that 10 times. So whenever you're ready, we'll go through those things.
Yeah, no worries. You see me all right there, yeah?
Perfect. So side on's fine. Now, Dan, you can do this with both hands, but it might start to pump your back up a little bit. So what I'd recommend that you do is we'll just focus on the left hand. It is the left hand side, isn't it? We'll focus on the left hand side. And then for the other hand, just put it on your knee.
Okay, so down here.
Yeah, arm dead straight.
Yeah.
Thumb facing you. Yeah. And then you're going to take the hand up to the ceiling. Very nice. That's 10. Nice and controlled. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Nice. You feel all right?
Yeah, fine. Yeah.
Good. Thumb facing in. And now we're going to go for our T's.
Okay, so up.
Exactly that. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Good. And then W's.
Up here.
Yeah. Yes, that's a bit tight, isn't it? Yeah. We'll try that again. 9. 8. 7. 6. So your shoulder should be burning up right now.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
4 more. 2 more. Last one. Relax. Good. That's it. Feel free just to shake that shoulder off to make sure it feels all right.
Yeah.
You all good?
All good, mate. Yeah.
Good stuff. All right. So what we're going to move on to, so what you'll do is basically the same thing as the other exercises, right? You can just do 3 sets of 10. So now the only...
So what would I do that? Would I rest for a minute and do it again?
Yeah, of course you can. Of course you can. Use a light weight. Focus on the
rest for 10 minutes.
Rest for 10 minutes, you can if you want. But like a minute, 2 minutes is good. But what your program will look like at the moment is for your warm up, you've got your self massage, you've got your side lying, unweighted sleeper movements. and then you've got your shoulder tap, right? Then after that, you've got your laying on your back, your shoulder raises, going back and forth.
Yeah.
You've then got your weight.
Facing that one, yeah.
Exactly that. You've then got your weighted side-lying sleeper stretches, your single arm overhead lunges, and then this will just be a light finisher. All right.
Okay.
What we can do is then start to incorporate more compound-based exercises. So we're going to do that now, and we're going to do it from a deficit, so you've got a bit of a larger range of motion. So what I want you to do is I want you to try for 5 push-ups, and I want you to grip the dumbbells so you go down and your chest goes lower than your hands. That's the idea.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Does it matter how far apart? Just over shoulder width, yeah? Just so I can get my shoulders in between, yeah?
Yeah, exactly that. So just so your chest can clear. So your elbows should be brushing your side. Now, what's quite important here, yeah, exactly that. Good. Get your chest down. Good. So try and touch your chest to the floor, then up.
Yep.
Yeah, then up. So 5, 4. Pinch your shoulder blades together. 3, 2. Last one. And up. Good. How's that feel?
Yeah, fine. Yeah.
Good. So what we can start to experiment with is do the same thing, but this time go a little bit wider.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, the only reason why we're doing this is we're starting to replicate the same mechanisms as you getting a bit of a whip on that hook. So when you get a whip on that hook, you want to be able to leave that shoulder behind to then come through. So that's what we're starting to replicate now. So so just bear that in mind, and that's what we're trying to reduce apprehension of.
With say like these, obviously these ones I feel comfortable, which I do feel pretty comfortable, get my chest to the floor, and then got to go higher, or is that high enough? Or?
You can go a little bit higher. You don't have to push it too much. If you wanted to push it, the only thing I would do is just increase the rep range.
Okay.
Yeah, that's enough.
No problem. So about this wide, yeah?
Yeah, or try and make sure that your elbows are at 90 degrees at the bottom, and try and replicate the same mechanics as you would when. So that looks perfect. That looks perfect. Nice. 1, 2. You all right?
Yeah.
2 more. Last one. Pinch your shoulder blades together. Nice. Relax. Take a rest. Whenever you're ready, do 1 more set.
Okay. Same width, yeah?
That width looked pretty good to me. How did it feel to you?
Yeah, it feels fine. Yeah, I feel that's about where my arm would come to. Yeah.
Perfect. So what you can do, if you wanted to add a little bit more conditioning, is just do just a 1 second hold under tension at the bottom and then pop up.
Okay. So without resting the chest on the floor, just taking it down just before it touches.
I don't want you just to, if your chest touches the floor, it should just be like your chest is just kissing the floor and then coming back up again.
Yeah, no problem.
One second hold at the bottom. Yep.
1, 2.
Yeah. Yep. Very good. That's it. All right. So
5.
yeah. So Dan, it's just going to be a case of adding those into your training. Don't feel like you've got to push the shoulder any harder than you're pushing it at the moment. We're just starting to layer the movements. That's all you need to do. All right.
Okay.
And then after today, because you're making progress quite quickly, you're probably talking about 2 weeks' time. And then by that time, it will just be a bit of reassessment, seeing where your hesitance is, seeing if there's anything more that we need to implement, and going from there.
Yeah.
Is that all right?
Yeah, perfect. Yeah.
Perfect. All right.
Like, as far as that, the issue we sort of spoke about, that's been fine. all I have noticed, but again, like I say, I've been training hard this week, is just a little bit of fatigue, but it's been more in like the front.
Yeah.
But I think that's just a case of I haven't done it for a long time.
Yeah.
Jumped straight back into it.
Yeah.
And done too much, the usual.
Yeah. You should also notice that, you know, the TYs and Ws that we went through, you should notice that they help to counteract shoulder fatigue. So if you're smart with them, and as long as you're not going too hard with them, you should find that the left arm feels like you can just keep reaching with it and you don't feel like you have to keep dropping it. You should find it helps out quite a bit.
Yeah. My style anyway, because I fight with my front hand quite low.
Oh, okay.
I picked up a rib injury a long while back, and I sort of adapted my style so I could just cover that up, so I could carry on fighting. And ever since, my trainer's always been, "Get your hands up." I'm like, no, because I don't want to get hit in the same thing. But yeah, that's purely why I adapted that stance.
Yeah,
so.
Cool. But so you might even find then that I suppose for you, because your left shoulder isn't continuously as active, so the volume of work is a bit less because you get to drop it, but then you've got more work to keep flicking it up the whole time. So
yeah, that's it.
So you might just have to make it work for you, which is not a problem. But so over the next 2 weeks, just let me know how you're getting on. If you need any more advice, just give me a call.
Yeah, wicked. Nice one.
Sweet. Good to see you again, Dan.
Mate, thank you.
No problem at all. Take care. Bye.
Speech.